Activity monitoring has been a tool that the dairy industry has used for close to 20 years, but it's in the last 5 years that the technology's really taken a hold, and a few things have allowed it to really advance for our customers. One is the use of what's called an accelerometer. An accelerometer is a device that can measure motion in three dimensions. So what's happened over the course of time, an accelerometer has been put into a lot of devices like your smartphone. Okay, so that cost of that technology has come way down. So by implementing that into the newer style activity monitors, it's very affordable now at a price point where a dairy producer can get good activity monitoring at a price that really has a good return for him. So it's allowed more people to look at the technology. Although it's been available for a long time, it's, like I said, in recent years that it's become much more affordable.
What's it best used for, heat detection or disease detection or both?
Yeah, the primary function of the product is for heat detection. One of the biggest challenges on the dairy is just the visually finding cows in heat. That's half the success of your reproductive program, but that takes a lot of labor. People that visually have to be walking around, visually see that, or they use different methods. So an electronic device allows that to happen 24 hours a day, and it reduces the need for a lot of labor to do that. So primarily it's used for heat detection, but it has a large role as we keep moving forward with the technology to be used in animal behavioral health related issues, such as detection of cows that might be ill or not eating as much as they should at the feed bunk.
Well, what about for these activity monitors? Is it best for heifers or cows?
Again, primarily the market for them has been for the mature cow. However, as management practices change on the dairy, a lot of the application does go towards heifers, and the reason being is a lot of dairies today do their heifer raising off-site. So it's a place where you don't have a lot of on-site management. You're not visually seeing the animals a lot. So a lot of the activity monitoring systems are wireless, and that information can be sent to the main farm from where the heifers are, so you don't physically have to be there. When the operator goes to the farm maybe to take a feed load over, he'll know in advance because it's been electronically sent over, hey, I've got 3 heifers I need to check and maybe breed this afternoon. So there's an application for that.
In feeding, can you measure the eating time and how important, or what can you learn from eating time?
Right. So this accelerometer can allow us to do a few different things, and one is that we can detect the motion that the animal makes when she's at the feed bunk. So we can record how many times she's at the feed bunk a day and for what duration. And statistically, we can measure that against herself so that we know a healthy animal should be eating about 400 to 500 minutes a day. And based on that knowledge base, if she declines, we know that something's wrong with either her rumen function or something else is causing her not to be eating as much. So tied into that, we'll know by milk production drops or some other events, but that'll be a very good indication that something behaviorally is wrong with the animal.
Well, knowledge is power, right?
Yeah.
And it also affects your bottom line when you're talking about new technologies like the accelerometer.
Yep. Yeah, knowledge is power, and then how you use it. One of the things that we find in some of this technology is it's good to get this information, but to make it available easily in its application so that a manager can do something with it is really important. That's what really makes some of that technology really powerful.
Well, fantastic. Well, James Bringe from GEA Farm Technologies, thanks for visiting with us here at Expo. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.